It was a tense session at the Security Council on Tuesday, its fourth meeting since the start of the war between Hamas and Israel.
It is important to also recognize the attacks by Hamas did not happen in a vacuum. The Palestinian people have been subjected to 56 years of suffocating occupation. They have seen their land steadily devoured by settlements and plagued by violence, their economy stifled, their people displaced, and their homes demolished. Their hopes for a political solution to their plight have been vanishing.
While pleading with the Council to protect civilians and UN staff and help end the violence, his comments and his overall speech didn't go down well with the Israeli delegation.
Obviously, our government will have to reassess our relations with the UN and its officials that are stationed in our region.
2 Security Council resolutions calling for an end to the conflict have already failed. The Palestinian Foreign Minister urged the Council to save lives, saying its continued failure was inexcusable.
Is
it not the Security Council's duty to maintain international peace and security and preserving the principles and purposes of the UN Charter that have guaranteed to our peoples to save the generations from the scourge of war and taking these joint and effective measures to prevent the causes that threaten peace as per the principles of international law and justice? Or is it difficult for your Security Council to uphold its responsibility and its mandate and resolutions without selectivity or double standards?
This was a sentiment echoed by many Arab states. The US has put forward a new resolution which Russia says it will not support. China has urged Security Council members to unite around one resolution and to bring peace and stability in the region.
The draft is seriously out of balance and confuses right and wrong in terms of the approach. The draft was introduced in haste and lacked the consensus it deserved in terms of effectiveness. The draft does not reflect the world's strongest calls for a ceasefire and an end to the fighting, and it does not help to resolve the issue. Based on the above, the draft is evidently not in a position to be adopted.
China says the eyes of the world are on this chamber and decisive action needs to be taken sooner rather than later. Jody Jacob, CGTN, New York.